Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel I do weekly cash stuffing and budgeting videos. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we're doing my budget with me for October week 2 with my husband's income. If you're new, I do 2 cash stuffings every single week. The first one is with my husband's income. He covers all of our living expenses. And the second one is my income, and I cover all of our debt. So yeah, we're doing my husband's income, and this week we are working with $475. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we are doing is internet. So the first one, I have different categories. So these are like how my binders are. And yeah, the first one is my bills that are due every month. Internet is the first one, and I am putting in $35 this week. Water is going to be getting $50. So I did get my bill for the month for all of these, and so I kind of just am stuffing what I need for that because I'm trying to work with a smaller income right now. So, and like just make things work. So I'm only stuffing like what I need for that specific bill at this moment. Next month, and probably for the next couple of months, the budgets are going to be fluctuating and changing to see like what our needs are going to be. We're still in the process of moving. Today's the same day as last week's video. So we still don't know when we're moving into our new house, and it's so frustrating. So yeah, things are just going to be fluctuating a lot until we get settled and figure out what's going on. But yeah, so electricity right now is getting $60 a week, and gas is only going to be getting $10 a week. I do know that in the new house, the stove is going to be electric, so I don't know if our gas bill is going to end up being even lower or what's going to happen with that, if our electricity is going to be higher. I don't really know what to expect on those, so I still want to keep a decent buffer in these, but I think they're pretty much empty right now. And like I said, I'm only stuffing like what I need. I'm not stuffing any extra. But then child support is getting $65, and our subscriptions are getting $20. And this brings us to $240. All right, so next we have our high priority sinking funds, which are also bills, but these ones are not due every month. So phone is the first one, and it gets $20 a week. We have Mint Mobile, and I pay this annually, so $20 a week seems to be okay right now. Trash is getting $10 a week. I pay this one about every 3 months. Car insurance is annual, gets $80 a week. Annual for the motorcycles, I think, and semi-annual for the cars, or maybe it's the other way around. But I know one of them is every 6 months and the other one's a year. But car registration is also annual, and this gets $15 a week. Medical and dental is just kind of as needed. I don't have medical or dental insurance because I'm a waitress. I don't have insurance at my job. I think personal insurance is a waste of money. If you're not sick, I'm super grateful my family isn't sick, and so we don't go to the doctor like almost ever. So it's a waste of money just throwing it down the drain at insurance. So I choose to save the money and pay cash if I need to use it. So the only thing we really do is like dentists right now. And because my kids are healthy, like I don't need to go to a doctor for them to say, yeah, you look great. Like I know that they look great. I think that's such a waste. But the dentists are only every 6 months. So I can save a little bit here and there, and they're not really expensive. Especially if you do a cash pay, the one I go to gives you a discount. So it's really not that bad. The only thing that's going to be starting to add up is my husband and my stepson are using contact lenses now. And so those you do have to repurchase every couple months. So I'm kind of experimenting with how much money we're going to need. But right now I'm going to be doing $50 a week and kind of just seeing where that leaves me. But the next thing is my storage unit. So like I said, we're in the process of moving. So we did get a storage unit just to kind of help ease the process. So if we do have to be out of the house and we don't have anywhere to go, we have somewhere to put our stuff. And we can kind of we're throwing all of our stuff in there pretty much right now. It's about halfway full. And then that way, like the move out process can be easier because we're on a very limited time. And I honestly don't know if we're going to have to like get a hotel for a couple months or what we're going to do, but it is stressing me out. So the storage unit is like mandatory right now because like we don't have anywhere to put our stuff if we can't live here and we can't live there. So we're using that hopefully temporarily. I don't really know what the storage situation is at that house, so I might just throw a bunch of crap away or figure out how we're going to store it. Because there isn't, right now we use our garage for storage and there's no garage at that house, so I wouldn't have anything like that. So I have to figure it out. But I want to make this one by the end of the year gone. We'll see though. But this goes, this adds up to $215. And then lastly, we have low priority sinking funds. And so these ones are just kind of like as I can stuff them, I will. First one is hair. I'm doing $10 a week. That's for my boys' haircuts. I have a kindergartner and a third grader. We also have a senior in high school, but he is working and he pays for his own haircuts. And I do have my other stepson who's not working, but he has long hair and he doesn't really get it cut nearly as often as the boys, or the younger boys. But yeah, the barbershop we go to, they do a really good job on their hair, and it's $35 plus tips, so I do about $45 to $50 per kid, so like $90 to $100 per haircut, like every like 3 months or so. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Emergency fund is getting $10, and I know that's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. I keep having to take from my buffers. Last month, or I guess this month, you guys will see that in my bill condensing, or I think you'll see that in my debt update, my week 5 debt update. Not debt update, my week 5, my budget. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I'm so confused. I just filmed that one like right before this, so you'll see that I had to take money out of my credit card payment because I didn't have money for an emergency, and another emergency came up where I needed cash. So $10 is not a lot, but I'm hoping over time, like, it will at least help in a situation. So I'm trying to start an emergency fund, as small as it may be. But yeah, this is gonna get $20. And so this totals out to be, bills is $240. High priority sinking funds is $215. And low priority sinking funds is $20 for a total of $475. So that was what we were working with for the week, which is perfect. And yeah, this is going to be the budget I'm using for tomorrow's cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.